of that, and LinkedIn and all over YouTube. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome. My name is Trisha Campbell, plus size supermodel, confidence, body image, and model coach. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good night, good afternoon, konnichiwa, watagwan, bonjour, bonsoir. Whenever you guys are watching this, it is cool. But thank you for joining live. I see you guys, my Insta people. How are you guys doing? Yes, 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 of course. Today's topic, of course, is identity crisis, right? And you're probably like, Trisha, what the hell does that mean? Of course, I Googled it. I was like, what is it? And y'all know that I'm a model, I'm a coach. So I've been through the gamut of this topic of, being in an identity crisis. And the definition is period is periods of when you go through uncertainty, when you're like, who am I, what am I, where am I, what should I be wearing, all of that. You are just confused. It's a bunch of confusion in your personal life, and it could be in your career. It could trickle down to a lot of different things. Hey Tilly, I see you. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. We're talking about identity crisis right now. We didn't even start with some music. I just like jumped right into this topic. OMG. Let's soften the mood with a little bit of music, with a little bit of posing. Let's see. Where's my music? And take a little time with some tea. Grand rising. Tea, tea, tea. Mm-hmm. Oh, can you hear me? What are you guys having in your teacup this morning? Yeah, I see you guys. Hey, hey. Woo! Hey, I thought I lost my ear. Hold on. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me, see me, all of that good stuff. So yes, this is Confidence Live. If you're just joining, it is I, Mr. Campbell, plus I supermodel, confidence, body, and model coach. And today we're talking about identity crisis, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? We all go through it, let's face it. We have definitely, everyone goes through it. Maybe you get up today and you're like, or another day, or whenever you got up, thank God, of course. Let me know in the comments, of course, what you are celebrating. We're all about celebrating life and feeling great and all that amazing stuff. But sometimes we don't feel great, and that's okay. To not feel great. But what are you celebrating? Let me know in the comments. Yes, 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 how you're feeling. But maybe you get up and you're like, who am I? Why am I here? Right? And yeah, you're going into like an identity crisis. You don't know. You're comparing yourself. You're watching social media. Maybe from back in the days, your parents wanted you to be a professional, like a full-on doctor, or what they thought would be the safe way for you to make money, right? And yeah, they wanted you to be a doctor, maybe a lawyer, a philanthropist, psychology, something like that's really like up there with them. And I'm from the Caribbean. Woo to all my islanders out there, coming from Jamaica. If you have Caribbean parents, and sometimes, my Italian friends tell me that too, or my Asian friends, like, yo, education was the most important thing to my parents. Like, if you're not educated, like, forget the arts. You go tell them you want to be a model, you want to be a singer, you want to let me know where you guys are coming in from. Of course, you want to be a singer, you want to be an actor, public speaker, or maybe a coach or something like that. Those things didn't even exist back then. They're like, what? No, because I know I got that from my parents, from my mom especially. She was like, you're going to go do what? You're going to go. I mean, wanting to become a designer was far-fetched out there already. And then I'm like, okay, I want to, after I became a designer, which I thought I was supposed to be, I'm still a designer, I do that. But then I became a model, and she was like, "You're gonna go do what? We sent you to college to go be a fashion designer and all that amazing stuff, and now you're coming and you're telling me that you want to go model somebody else's clothes. What is that?" So let me know in the comments, if you struggle with that with your identity. And a lot of people go through that right now. So you wake up, you're like, what is my purpose? Why am I here? I don't even like how my hair look. I don't even like how I'm dressing. And we fall into these different categories. I hate how my body looks. I don't have a flat tummy, because we're influenced by, of course, the media. And I always tell my clients, I coach a lot of women. I'm like, do not compare yourself. If you compare yourself, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And it could actually lead you to your death, believe it or not, because we get so frustrated with who we think we're supposed to be, and we don't tap into who we are. Like, why do you wear your nails the way you wear? Why you wear your earrings? Why you don't wear earrings? Why you don't wear makeup? Why you don't um maybe you're here, you want to wear it natural, and you're like, no, that's not me. The media, I can't wear it to work that way. I can't. To hell with that. It's time for you to know who you really are. And right. So there's a little exercise that I like to play, of course, with some of my clients. And I'm like, okay, call at least 3 people, whether they're in your family or your friends or coworkers, and ask the question, me describe me. Like, who am I? Who do you see me as? And sometimes you'll be shocked to hear what your friends or family or coworkers have to say. Maybe you're thinking you're this glam doll, you're this really kind person. And I mean, not everybody's going to be honest with you, but you want to really find out who people really think you are. And I know some people are like, I don't care who people think I am. I don't care. Yes, deep down we do care. A lot of us do care, right? Because that is a, another thing to why you're like beating up yourself and you don't really know who you are, because it's like you're thinking, okay, this person thinks I am a kind person, loving person. This person thinks that I am a wicked, vicious person. I hate people, all of that, right? And yeah, so it's good to get people's perspective. So when you do that now, I mean, not to say that you really care, but you want to just like tap into who you really are, and you're like, Trisha, how do I do that? You all know I'm the lady of 3 tips, and I'm on here to do that with you, right? So I want you guys to, just stop comparing yourself. Everybody cannot look the same. Everybody cannot speak the same. Everybody does not come from the same place, right? Whether you are a woman, man, but I'm speaking to this topic from a woman's point of view, of course. Yes. Hey, Natasha, I see you on Instagram. Yes, guys. So we are on all channels right now: Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn. I see my LinkedIn people, right? And all of that. So if you're in an identity crisis, you're confused, you're just uncertain of where your life is going, what goals you want, your desires, and all that, how to become like your best self, right? Yeah, because I know social media is just like, and the media is bombarding us with all these different images. If I don't have my lace down wig with my nice baby hairs and my lashes and all that, I am not sexy. I'm not. That is a lie, right? So I want you to definitely identify who you are, what you want for yourself. Oh my God, my mic is like shifting around. Right. So this is what I help women to do. And that's a part of confidence, because you're not going to feel confident, whoa, if you're faking it, right? If you're faking it, uh-oh, mic problems here. Hold on. Guys, my lives are real. Yes. Right. So you're not going to feel like your authentic self. You're always going to feel like you're in an identity crisis. Oh, you always hear these men say, oh, okay, when I get the job I want, I'm married, I'm doing all the stuff that I want, then I go out and buy this red sports car, right? And is that what you really want to do? And as for women, sometimes we find our identity in our children, in our relationships, maybe in your career. You have to be careful that you do not get just pulled away into identity that is not you, right? Of course. So maybe it's like, how do you're thinking, how should I dress, right? How I should speak, how I should live. And all those things definitely can come from, people who you have been around. And of course, the people who you look up to, the mentors, all those type of things. But of course, we could have different identities. I'm not saying, okay, you're gonna be Miss Too Goody Two Shoes all the time and all of that. I don't have a mind of your own and an identity of your own. The best thing is to really, everybody say go within, and people are like, what does that mean? Like, literally strip yourself back. Of course, if you're taking on wearing a lot of makeup, the hair, the nails, the this, the that, just bear it down at least for 1 week and really feel how you're feeling. I'm talking to my women out there, really feeling. And if you're like, when you're putting on all this makeup, you're doing the nails and all this, and you're like, this is not really me. I don't even feel comfortable like with all this stuff on. Like, it's just not talking to me. Hey, my photographer. Oh, we are ready. We are ready. We are ready. We are ready to do our photo shoot today. I'm excited, guys. I'm doing a photo shoot today. God's willing. We are going to make it happen, and it's going to be great. I'm talking about identity crisis. Like, I've never shot with my real afro curly hair, and I'm super excited to be doing that because, of course, hey, society, the modeling industry, whatever industry it is that I'm in, I've never done it with my real hair because of what we thought that companies want. And this is the era of being authentic to yourself, being authentic, and then the brands love you for who you are. So, this is the real me. I'm a true island girl. I'm wearing my Jamaica colors this morning. You have to know who you are, of course, to really know your identity, your true identity. And years ago, when my dad told me, Tricia, we are descendants of Marcus Garvey. You're one of the great, great grand nieces of Marcus Garvey. I was like, what? And you never tell me that, Daddy? But wait, you never tell me that. Like, here's my Jamaican accent coming out right now, of course. For those of you who don't know what I said, Dad, how you didn't let me know that? Like, that's a big deal. Right, Marcus Garvey is one of the biggest freedom fighters, independent thinkers, like from back in the days. Like, he's like, this is who I am. Come on, people, we got to be strong. He started like his own fleet of ships and all this, like, amazing man, right? So there's no excuse anymore. There's so much technology. You could go, if you don't know who your father is, your mother, there's so many testing and all this stuff that you can do to, and don't be scared of technology. Technology is our friend, right? So I also took hold on, guys, let me show you. I took my African ancestry too. I don't worry that, the bag of steel, my DNA, this and this and what, but it's just so good to know. So I got my results, and I'm definitely Liberian, right? I'm 99.7 part Liberian, and I did that test going back to my mother's lineage, going back over 2,000 years ago. So, and it is just a great test. It's not hard. You just swab them out, send it to the lab, and this is created and owned by 2 Black doctors, and they're amazing, right? So, of course, I don't have a long time. I gotta prepare for my photo shoot today. So excited. Yes, can't wait to show y'all the results and all of that. So I'm here to tell you guys, get out of that identity crisis and really find out who you truly are and live in that. Live in that, because your life will never be the same, right? Of course. And I know a lot of us sometimes as women, let me give you a quick story. I was in a relationship, a long time relationship for a long time. And I noticed that relationship changed me. I was not the fun, loving, outgoing, amazing a person that you see right now, like, once I got out of that relationship, my life changed. And a lot of times that happened to us in relationships. Relationships can be great where you're married, you're in a long-term relationship or all of that. But when you feel like, oh my God, I'm not myself, right? You need to like switch it out, of course, right? So currently I'm single, I'm dating and all of that. And women, if you feel like you're changing in a relationship for the worse and you don't know who you are, you're in an identity crisis, this is what I help women to do. Of course, find that vitality again, find who you are. Hey Princess, I see you. Crazy, I see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Confidence Live with me, plus size supermodel Tricia Campbell. Yes, 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 we're talking about identity crisis today. Yes, and all for all my replayers, just press replay, replay, replay if you're watching this in the replay, right? And of course, I love this. Wait. What's stopping you? Yeah, what's stopping you? Of course, if you feel like you're becoming a person that you really don't know who you are anymore, it is, you don't want to keep living your life like that, because of course you won't live your life with fun. You won't be who you really are. You'll be faking it all the time. And I always talk to you guys about, yo, I used to live in this fake confidence. Like I'm confident, like, yeah. But number one, I didn't know who I was. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know my goals. I didn't know where I was from and all. Like, yeah, I'm Jamaican, but like where I'm really from and what my passion is and what I'm supposed to do here on earth and all of that. So how to start living your best life and really getting out of the identity crisis and really becoming the true authentic you. So I'm going to give you 3 tips. Of course, guys, you know already I have to give you, can't leave here and not give you those 3 tips, of course. So number one is having boundaries, right? And I know as a lot of women, it's very hard for us to have boundaries, right? If something does not feel juicy and good to you in your gut, a lot of us, we go by our gut feeling. They always say, what's your gut feeling? When that gut feeling comes on and it's a no, it's a no. You don't have to explain it. It's a no. It's a great way how you can say something. So say a friend is like, listen, I would love to invite you out. A bunch of us is getting together, all that. So you can say, listen, I would love to, of course, but my schedule is really busy right now. I need to take a rain check. So I'll see you guys next time. That's it. You know, I have to explain, but my mother in the hospital and my husband, him have a trip coming up and nobody's with it. No, you don't need to go into all of that. No, it's just no. So ladies, just remember those boundaries, and it could go, yeah, even for your job too. I know I'm an entrepreneur, so I set my own juicy schedule, which I love. Of course, that is one of the perks of being a entrepreneur. You get to set your own schedule, right? So you do what feels good and when you could do it, of course, definitely. So that's the boundaries side of it, of course. And what feels safe to you, right? Again, go back to that gut feeling, right? To get out of this identity crisis. And what feels good to you, as I was saying before, maybe you're like, oh my God, I can't go to work with my hair in an afro. I can, because I went through this for years. Like, this is the first time, guys, I'm gonna shoot with my curly afro. Like, I've never done it with my real hair, because you're like comparing yourself, or your agents or your manager or whosoever. A lot of singers, you always hear they say, as a singer, they don't want you to even tell that you're married, that you're in a relationship, all that stuff. And that's some fake identity, right? You want to be who you really are in the moment, right? So you want to do stuff that feels safe to you, that you're not doing something illegal, you're all of that stuff. So that is another thing. What feels safe to you? Find that and make that into your own identity. Number 3 is what makes you feel peaceful, have fun and joyful, right? Maybe when you were a little girl, you were like, yeah, you're dancing, you're having fun, you're swimming, you're playing tennis, you're roller skating, you're doing all this stuff. Don't think that. We're all inner boys and inner girls, of course, and to have fun and to feel joyful and blissful. What makes that make you feel that way. If you're not feeling that way right now, you're in an identity crisis, because there's loads of confusion in your personal life or in your career or just in who you are in your day to day. You're just so uncertain. You're like, no, but that don't feel safe. I don't, you're not feeling that joy. You're not feeling that fun, of course. So find that thing, right? And sometimes I ask my clients, of course, what do you really want? What is it? What is it? Right? So find that thing, of course. And when you do find it, don't care what anybody has to say either. Don't even care. That's you, that's your authentic self, and that's what you're going to do, right? So all right, guys, that is the topic of the day. And of course, remember, let me know what you're celebrating. Of course, today I'm celebrating a whole new photo shoot. Of course, y'all know that I am a model, yes, virtual fit model. Hey, to all my clients, I see you. Hey, Target. Hey, Vanity Fair. Hey, all my shout out on my LinkedIn to all my fit clients. Of course, people are asking me, are you still a fit model? Yes, I'm still a fit model. Yes, so hit me up, of course. And of course, still commercial model. So we're going to be doing a photo shoot, doing that, of course. Hey, my Virgin Voyages people. Yes, yes, yes. We did that photo shoot. And of course, oh, how can I forget before I go? Kudos. Thank you to all my ladies who came into my online model class. We had a rad time. It was amazing. Yes. Hey, model wife, mama. Hi. Hey, girl. So good to see you. Thank you guys for coming in and joining that class. It's amazing. And that also can help you with your identity also, of course. Believe it or not, how to pose, how to walk into a room, all that amazing stuff. I got to figure out when I'm going to have my next class, which is a super rad, super fun. So I see you ladies that you're doing your thing. Love that. Love that. And of course, the main thing is knowing what you want and definitely going for it. But if you're in an identity crisis, you can't know. You're like, oh my God, you're confused. You're like, what's my identity? And do not let, all the social media and the media in itself keep telling you who you think you should be, body wise, speech wise, what you should wear, you are your own person. You are your own authentic person, right? So it's very important to really find out who you are. All right, guys. So I have to run. Got it. My makeup artist is coming over. Super, super excited for this. So guys, I will see you guys next time. Let's end with some music. Where's the music? Where's the music? Where's the music? I don't want to get, I'll play all type of music, but of course I don't want to get banned up here.